Hello Year 3, so today is lesson 5 of our persuasive writing, and we're going to look at how we can use adjectives in a group of 3 or to add some more information to those adjectives to make them have slightly more impact. Again, I've left this picture on for you again just to focus your ideas and thoughts. So I know you've seen this picture a lot since we started our persuasive writing, and especially when we're looking at the skills that we need to add in order to be able to do our persuasive writing. But the picture is there so that it really does focus you on what these donkeys have to do. So today, day 5, we're going to look at the skill of the rule of 3. So using this, it can be even more persuasive to use 3 adjectives together. There are 2 ways to do this, and both of which are explained just slightly opposite. If you have a look underneath where it says rule of 3, you'll see the picture of a house. So when writing, try to use 3 adjectives to add more impact to your work. For example, the haunted house was dark, cold and mysterious, full stop. Dark, cold and mysterious are all adjectives that describe the noun. If we have a look underneath that, underneath the broken line, we can also use a list of 3 facts to make your writing more persuasive. For example, come to my amazing animal birthday party, see real life animals, stroke some adorable pets, and ride on a donkey. So we've got adjectives there used to describe things. They make it have more of an impact and make things be more persuasive. So in the next 2 slides, we're going to have a go at writing some of those ourselves. So let's have a go at writing some sentences using adjectives in 2 ways, the ones that we've just looked at on the previous slide. First of all, let's work on having 3 adjectives in a list separated by commas. So if you have a look at number 1, I've got the donkeys are exhausted, weary and downhearted. Exhausted, weary and downhearted are the adjectives I've used in a list separated by a comma to describe the noun, the donkeys. Look at number 2. Shelter is small, cramped and unfit to provide the donkeys with relief from the sun. There's a bit more information in that sentence. But I've still separated my group of 3 adjectives, small, cramped, unfit, using a comma. And those adjectives describe the noun, which is the shelter. Let's have a look at number 3. Tourists can be heavy, thoughtless and cruel without even realising it. So in sentence 3, can you find the noun? Then can you find the 3 adjectives I have used to describe that noun? And what have I separated the first 2 adjectives with? And what have I separated the 3rd adjective with? When you found them, it's now your turn. I want you to write 3 sentences using adjectives in a list using a comma. Make sure your sentences are related to the use of donkeys in Greece so that you can use them in your writing. So the second way to use these adjectives is to look at adding that little bit more information to your adjectives to make them sound more persuasive. Let's have a look at number 1 that I've written. When you arrive in Santorini, you will see tired donkeys, heavy saddles, and inadequate shelter. So, first of all, Find the nouns. Donkeys, saddles, shelter. Then look for the adjectives. Tired, heavy, inadequate. They've still been separated by using a comma and the word and. But can you see how much more persuasive that sentence is? Let's look at number 2. You will notice their tight reins, feel their bumpy skin, and watch them stumble. Isn't this even more persuasive? Because you're telling them what they're going to feel, what they're going to see, and what they're going to notice. This makes it even more persuasive because we are using people's feelings and telling them what it is they're going to feel, what they're going to see, what they're going to notice. You will notice their tight reins, feel their bumpy skin, and watch them stumble. Let's have a look at number 3. Watching a donkey stumble, seeing flies nest into open wounds, and looking closely into their dormant eyes may make you think twice before hiring a donkey. So not only are you using emotional adjectives, but you're also telling tourists what they're going to see and kind of appealing to their own emotions and their own morals of whether donkeys should be used in this way. I want you to have a go now at writing 3 sentences in exactly the same way as I have. Putting that little bit more information in will help your sentences to be more persuasive and more believable too. And that is what we want, especially when we come to actually writing our persuasive letter. So we can discuss these sentences in our 30-minute session during today. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.